Good afternoon, guys. DW Pastor Barry here in the living room, finally alone in the house. It's been a while since I've had the opportunity to do a video all alone except for me and the animals, which half of them are outside. It's just after lunchtime here. It's another warm day, but it's nice and cool inside. That's why I can wear this long sleeve Walmart jacket that I got in Eureka Springs, Arkansas when we went there a couple weeks ago to see the awesome Passion play. Really enjoyed that. Want to go back and see it again and maybe have some more time to check out the surroundings, things we didn't get to see. It's a very spiritual place. Apparently it's in the top 10 for what they say is haunted in America. Of course, we know it's just demonic spirits that are attached to the land mostly, and I don't know the history of Eureka Springs, but I would be interested to know why it's so spiritually active. Some people we were with, we went to see the, I think it's called the Crown Thorn Chapel, and 4 people in our group saw a spirit appearing as a man standing in a window. And then later when some people went to see him, he wasn't there. And the office that he was in was locked up, so nobody could get in there. And it freaked some people out. Anyway, the Walmart there, I remember it because their manure or whatever bags of things they had outside the parking lot stunk so bad, it smelled like a bad barnyard times 10. And an old man was walking up to Walmart, and I said, "Sir, are you from here?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Does this smell normal?" And he said, "No." It was funny. But anyway, turn to 1 Peter chapter 5. I'm going to read my King James here today. We are in the daily Guideposts Devotional. We're on January the 16th. These do not have titles. They quote the 7th verse of 1 Peter chapter 5, which says, "Casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you." Yes, God certainly does. This week, it is now Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, and then tonight on my TikTok lives, we are doing some heavy deliverance teaching. It's been going very well. I'm very happy with the reception. People are learning, and their encouragement to me has been wonderful. So I feel very blessed. These videos are very much secondary now. My teachings and videos on TikTok have taken priority over everything else. I've noticed that Facebook just isn't what it used to be, and we know who to thank for that. It says I have 8,000 people following me on TikTok, yet I don't even get 10 people responding to any of my posts. So that kind of shows you where we're at. And that's fine. God will have a different way of reaching his people, which he's doing, and I thank him for that. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 1, "The elders which are among you I exhort, who am also an elder, and a witness of the sufferings of Christ, and also a partaker of the glory that shall be revealed. Feed the flock of God which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind. Neither as being lords over God's heritage, but being ensamples to the flock." Pastors are not to be lords over their flock. I saw that in the Philippines. Pastors acting like they were king of the hill. "And when the chief shepherd, that is Jesus Christ, shall appear, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. For God resisteth the proud, and giveth grace to the humble. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time. Casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you." Yes, he certainly does, as we just read that verse earlier. Our author today says, "Some time ago, a good friend spoke to me of her burden. Her older son was estranged from her. He had written his mother a terse, shattering letter, cutting off all communication. 'Don't even send me a Christmas card or birthday card,' he wrote. 'Why don't you let Jesus help you?' I asked her. 'Why don't you simply tell him that this problem is too much for you, that you want him to take over the government of your life, including this, and he will.' My friend just did that, relinquished the whole problem to Jesus, the burden bearer, including any resentment about her son's attitudes and actions. A year and a half later, the son came to see her. There was a reconciliation. Why? because my friend was changed, because surrendering to Jesus had made her a different person. More loving, more understanding, more selfless. And her son knew it. Okay, it quotes somebody, I don't know if CM wrote this or if they're just being listed because of the quote here. It says, Lord, what great news that you actually want to bear my burden. And now I want to talk to you about it and give it to you. Thank you for listening, Lord. It's 2025. Today marks 6 months exactly until Christmas time. We're 6 months into this new presidency, and a lot of stuff has already been going on. There's so many people waiting for Jesus to come at any moment, but the thing is, there are many things we have to go through first. I'm not going to get into that whole thing. I have my opinion on it. We do need to be ready at any time, but the point I'm making is that we're in very troubled times now, very uncertain times. We don't know what could happen tomorrow. We can't make plans of certainty the way probably we used to, because we just don't know for sure what's going to happen tomorrow. So we do need to cast all our cares upon the Lord. Stress is no good for anybody's mind. It's no good for your body at all. So give your issues to the Lord. I love that verse. What a friend we have in Jesus. And the lyrics are so perfect, because it talks about how if you don't give things to the Lord, your problems, if you don't talk to the Lord about things, you're going to carry so much burden that you don't need to carry. Love that song. I need to listen to it more. God bless you guys. I hope you're having an amazing week. I will most definitely be seeing you in the next Daily Guidepost Devotional from 1979.